In order to go further into analyzing and evaluating Qatar Airways' current position in the market, one needs to first understand what is strategy and the strategic planning process. First things first, strategy's five-step process is identifying strategic advantage factors, identifying the capabilities and incompetencies, analyzing and evaluating such factors, capabilities, and incompetencies, while at the same time defining strengths, weaknesses, threats, before in the end assigning priorities and potential opportunities for the company's growth. According to Wright in 1992, strategy is defined as the top management's plan to attain outcomes consistent with the organization's missions and goals. In other words, strategy sets direction, focuses effort, defines the organization, and provides consistency. Following up, Porter in the 1980s suggested that the ultimate aim of a business strategy is to find a position in the industry where the company can best defend itself against competitive forces or can influence them in its favor. Clearly, this is more of an attainable form from a position of strength. Strategy within an organization such as Qatar Airways can be achieved in three different levels. Level 1 would be a corporate, which represents the overall purpose and scope of the organization. Level 2, the business, which refers to developing market operations and is highly competitive. Number 3, operational, which deals with the integration of resources, processes, and so on. The content of each strategy is to plan, ploy, present, pattern of behavior, show perspective, and position the organization in respect to the other competitors. All such activities represent the three elements of strategic management. More specifically, these elements are the strategic position, which answers questions like why are we here? What are we planning to do? What is happening? What is changing? Strategic choice, which offers in-depth analysis of what is next, what is the scope of the organization, what are the goals of the organization. And lastly, number 3, strategy into action, which deals with implementing and delivering, enabling to deliver and change what needs to be changed upon the evaluation process. In order to aid the strategic planning of an organization, Mintzberg in 2000 came up with a strategic planning model. The stages in the planning process are to quantify goals into external audit and internal audit, evaluate through formal measures the operations and strategies, operationalize by bringing into practice all the strategies and sub-strategies, and schedule them when deliver the strategy to set milestones and plan the plan. When referring to external audit, we mean the environment around the organization, forecast opportunities and threats, while when we are referring to an internal audit, we mean to identify the strengths and weaknesses of the organization. Through the external and internal audit stages, emphasis on understanding Qatar Airways structure and the position relative to competitors, suppliers, buyers, etc., as well as core competitors and other competitively distinct resources can be achieved. Overall, the implementation of strategy is important because it will eventually help the management to fully understand the company's specific characteristics, objectives, resources, and opportunities in order to then plan and implement the appropriate strategy or strategies that will meet customer needs and expectations, achieve competitive advantage in the industry, sector, or market it's competing in, accomplish efficiently their tasks, and most importantly, maintain the company's viability and growth long term.